Good evening, everybody. This is Sweat, and welcome back to Slug It Out. Of course, we had a short hiatus, basically just waiting on another pump-action shotgun. The semi-automatic shotguns were getting a little too difficult, and if you guys are not familiar with this series, I basically throw the rifle scope on a shotgun, equip slug rounds, and treat these shotguns like they were sniper rifles, because that slug does a tremendous amount of damage. Even the slugs and the semi-autos do a lot of damage. It's just up close, there's a pretty big difference. It's for the pump action shotguns, it's actually 100 damage at extreme close range. So if you get yourself in tight quarters with that scope, you can hit fire one shot, generally hits them in the big toe, and it still kills them. So basically, again, we took that short hiatus because of the semi-autos, and now we're back because we have the Spas-12, and I couldn't be happier to have another pump action shotgun. If you look at the actual charts, if you look at the damage charts and whatnot, the weapons basically act the same between the Spas-12 and the 870. The only difference being the 870 actually has the Spas-12 beat, if I read the charts correctly, by only a few hundredths of a second as far as reloads. But slug damage, buckshot damage, flechette, all that damage is basically dead even, the exact same thing. But of course, it's just it's good to have something new. It's good to change it up a little bit. And I left a few of these clips at the beginning of the match, not as many here now, with how quickly I was dying and how bad of an idea this is in these close quarters maps. Of course, we're on the new map, Ziba Tower, or Ziba Tower. Still haven't got confirmation on that. I'm going to say Ziba Tower. And it's really quickly becoming my favorite map of the close quarters series, because I do not enjoy playing on 32-man servers, 64-man servers, all that on these close quarter maps. I like the 16-man servers or the 24-man servers when we stretch them out a little bit. But when you use the smaller servers, especially like the maps are designed for, I think it's so much better. And it's so much easier. This map, anyway, is so much easier to navigate. And I said that in that Gunmaster video. I just think that because of how small this map is and because of how easy to navigate it is, you can generally pick 2 points. Like a lot of these maps, you can pick 2 points and kind of navigate between them. But this one especially, you're able to just jump down from A and head straight over to B and pretty much leave the enemy C, and you give yourself a really good long sight line down this alleyway, which is what you see me do for the majority of this map. Now, this is a pretty short gameplay, pretty quick gameplay. I think it was really competitive once right before I was joining. I don't remember the score. I don't remember who was winning or if the game had just started or whatnot, but I think everybody was doing pretty well, and I think the games were pretty evenly matched. After I joined in, it quickly went our way, and it went our way in a hurry. We end up demolishing this team, if I'm not mistaken, and I did so much better than I expected with these slugs at extreme close range. Now, like I said, using slugs and a scope in tight quarters like this is absolutely not something that I would recommend to everybody. Of course, this is just something I do for fun, and it's something that I wanted to try out. I didn't expect to really do well, and I certainly didn't expect to do well in the very first game that I equipped this. You unlock slugs at 90 kills, I believe it is, for the Spas, and you will see that this is my I believe this is, at the end of this game, is my 200th kill with the Spas-12, and of course a lot of those came in Gunmaster and stuff like that. This is actually the very first attempt that I had at using the slugs, and that was how that guy got turned on that badly by a kid with a controller. I'll never know. But yeah, first game with slugs, first game with the Slug It Out, with slugs and a rifle scope with the Spas. And it's devastating, guys. It is really something else, It's something I would encourage you guys to try if you want to try something new. And of course, I didn't even mention this whole game. This is double XP, so a 9,800 point game quickly becomes, I think, 2,800 points or something like that when it was all said and done. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Please, I encourage you to rate the video if you enjoyed it. Thank you again for all of those. Thank you again for all the support on my channel recently. If you may have missed something in the past, that video on the left right there was just uploaded to Machinima Respawn yesterday. It is the ABCs of Battlefield 3, and it's the G36C. And of course, the video on the right is the MTAR on scrap metal. I believe it is scrap metal, not scrapyard. And I basically just talked about if Battlefield Premium was worth it now that everybody on every platform has experienced Battlefield Premium. So thank you guys again for watching. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.